Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to take this breadboard and that breadboard and we're going to join them in this big one. So the first thing I did was I redone the buttons and wired them up to my Raspberry Pi in a different form, but all stays the same. And right now I'm doing a quick demonstration. As you can see, my Raspberry Pi is connected to my battery bank. And I have SSH to the Pi using my computer, and I've run the buttons program, and as I click the buttons it should print the screen which button was pressed. Very easy and very simple, just like it was working. Then I wired the LCD just like it was wired in the other breadboard to my Raspberry Pi. And using the previous code, the LCD displays the text that I want, and that's just some warning messages, but the LCD displays perfect text like it was before. I decided to work on the case some more, and the first thing I want to do is to make a hole for the LCD to fit in. But only the LCD, I don't want the PCB around it to show, so I'm going to make my measurements and I'm going to cut a hole in the box. Right now I have the measurements for the screen done, and if I cut this I can insert the screen from behind and the PCB won't be showing since the measurements are only of the screen. With the hole cut in the box, I can now insert the LCD into it from the inside the box, and if I just insert it with one hand it's a little tricky. Let me just insert it right here, and there we go. As you can see, the LCD fits nicely and snugly into the hole, and there is some imperfections, but oh well, what can we do about it? The LCD is nicely in the box now. Next, I want to drill the holes for the buttons, and I've decided to go with a horizontal layout, as you can see right now. And there will be 4 buttons. Each one controls a certain option. One is going to be cancel, one is going to be accept, one is going to be up, and one is going to be down. And these are the buttons that I'm going to use. They are roughly 1 centimeter, and those are the hole size I have to drill. And now I have the box with the button holes drilled, and if we use the button to this one, if we use this button to insert it, you can see that it fits in all the holes, and it was way more difficult than I thought at first because the holes were so close to the LCD hole, and I thought it was going to break when I was drilling it, but everything went out okay, and as you can see, the buttons will look great in there. It's not easy to show it, but once everything is assembled, the buttons will look a little bit like that. And yeah, that's the final episode of the case modifications. Okay, now my goals for the next week is to start wiring everything so we can conclude this project, because there will be some episodes later where I'm going to code for this little device. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.